Welcome to Hamilton County Business Ambassadors. I'm Christian Tombers. We're coming to you live from the Wofford Studios at Logan Street Signs and Banners, conveniently located on South 10th Street in Noblesville. I'm Christian Tombers, the owner of Charlie Tenger Productions. ThinkSales101.com is my website, a marketing and sales coach. And my guest today is Melissa Lawson from Hip Country Line Dance Classes. Good morning. How you doing, Melissa?
I'm great.
Well, tell us about hip country. What is hip country line dancing versus regular country line dancing? What makes it hip?
What makes it hip is, I like to shake my hips, but I want it to be a full body experience and stuff too, not just having your hands in your pockets or by your side. So I want to be able to do something that's a little bit more edgy and hip, basically, and also to say that it's not always done to country music. It's kind of like you can have line dances that's done to stuff that's modern, pop kind of stuff too. Most of it is country line dancing and stuff too, but some of it is more current, I should say,
Okay.
or relevant than a lot of honky-tonk, really twangy kind of stuff that I'm not really, that hip on myself.
Oh, okay. Pun intended.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. And where do you offer the classes?
I offer them now. I started at a Noblesville Event Center, and I thank you, Carolyn, for doing that. A little plug for you. But I am now at the Fishers YMCA, and I'm teaching 4 different classes, 1 intermediate one for a little bit more advanced people, and then 4 or 3 other beginner classes as well at the Fishers YMCA. And you do not have to be a member in order to still participate, which is great. And we have little passes to give you, so that is something that you can come out and give it a try.
So people get a free pass when they get to the Y. They don't have
Yes.
to be a member.
Right.
And then how much are your classes?
The classes are $6 a piece, or if you get a punch card, which is 6 classes total, and it is $30, so it would make it only $5 a class.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What kind of students are you looking to attract? Age range, male, female, experienced, unexperienced?
Anyone can do it. And I tell them, do it at your own level and your own speed. You know your body, so you can have a level 1, level 2. So like if we're doing some things where you're pivoting your knee in and out and they have knee problems, we give them modifications. So if it's going to be hurting them, we tell them, don't do that. You can get from point A to point B a different way, and this is how you do it. So people can do it at their own pace and their own speed, and that's why we have beginner and intermediate classes and stuff too. So people aren't getting bored at the beginning level if they want to do a little bit more faster pace, more moves, that kind of thing. So guys, girls, even kids, I'm trying to keep it like tween-ish on up. If someone is good at dance and they really want to learn, if they're younger than that, they need to come in with a parent and get it pre-approved by me in order for them to be younger than that.
What's that age range?
Like 12 on up is okay without parents, but anything that's younger than 12, I want them to talk to me in advance, and we'll do it on a case-by-case basis and stuff too.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Now, somebody just wants to try it out. Is there a possibility for them to do that if they've never done line dance, see if it's really something they want to get involved with?
Exactly. It's free. Very first time you come and check it out. So what do you have to lose? 45 minutes, an hour. But I guarantee you'll probably have some fun, and you'll know after that whether it's for you or not. So most of the time people really love it, and some people just say, hey, I'm surprised I am able to do this. I had 2 left feet,
Okay.
So able to get them to do something and move. You'd be surprised at how much you actually sweat doing this, because once you get going on the dance, it's a consistent movement. So it's really good cardio.
Okay.
So I think for me, exercise has to be fun in order for me to keep doing it. And that's why I love to dance and country line dance and stuff too, because it's fun. It's fun for me.
But the physical of it is to each own individual.
Exactly.
However physical they want to be.
Exactly.
That brings up another question. What's the best way for them to dress if it's going to be very physical? Should they dress up with country western hats and boots and
well,
a big buckle? Or
you
do I have to go out and buy all that?
No, you can wear that. I would do that as a photo prop at the very beginning, get your photos in, because you will sweat. So normally I don't wear long sleeves like this. This is what I normally wear. I normally wear just like a tank top and some jeans that I'm wearing and my cowboy boots. I don't always wear cowboy boots. Sometimes I'll wear, if I know that I'm teaching something that's not doing a lot of slides or pivots or something, then I can wear tennis shoes. Some people will actually go in with just socks. You know, they'll wear just go sort of barefoot, you know, just because their shoes are gripping too much. Okay. But if you have traction shoes, a lot of times you can put the blue painter's tape on the bottom, and so you're able to pivot around, or some duct tape or whatever. But it's better to do a smoother sole so you can rotate around quicker and easier and stuff.
Okay.
So
now, when I take these classes, at whatever level I get to, what will I be able to do? Will I be able to go to different country western bars that have country music? Is the music going to be similar to what they play there?
Exactly.
That I'm learning to?
Well, I learned a lot of my things from Saddle Up, which is down on 82nd Street. So I learned a lot of my dances there, and I'm trying to make it consistent, because I know for me personally, and I know I hear from everyone else, is they want to learn dances, so then if they go there, they don't feel like they're a fish out of water. They can actually go there and they feel like, hey, I know this dance, and I make sure that it's to the songs that they normally play there. So then when they're learning that dance, it's to that song, and so when they go there, they're like, oh, I can participate in this, and then they get excited about showing what they have learned. So usually, you know, with the punch cards, every like 6 weeks we'll do a little field trip down to Saddle Up, and just kind of do a like, hey, show what you've learned kind of experience, and kind of like I like to party, so to, you know, coordinate those kind of things. So we've gone a couple times with Hip Country and just had a time that we could show what we've learned, and I'm like, come on, you know this one, or this one's easy, I can show you this one. So people have really enjoyed having a field trip and a place that they can go together and practice the dances or show what they've learned. So
okay.
Yeah.
Well, with everybody's really busy schedule, I understand that you do have classes at different times of day, different days of the week.
Yep.
In fact, I've got a copy of the schedule right here. So Tuesdays you have an intermediate class. It's your only intermediate, and that's in the evening from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock.
Yep.
And you don't have to memorize all this, audience, because Melissa will have this on her Facebook page, Facebook/Hip Line, or Hip Country, right?
Hip Country.
Hip Country,
Yeah.
Facebook Hip Country. And so Tuesday intermediate classes are from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Wednesday it's from 11 in the morning till 12 o'clock noon. That's for beginners. And then also beginners on Thursday, 8 o'clock in the evening till 9:15, or 8:15 to 9:15 for beginners. And another beginners class on Sunday, on the weekend, from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock. So there's 4 different opportunities there, 3 for beginners, 1 for intermediate. And if a beginner came to the intermediate class, would they be totally uncomfortable, or could they still play along?
I think they could participate. I would show them some stuff that they could do, like instead of doing a rotation thing, they can just go and pivot around and stuff, or do something that would still be the same counts. So like if it takes 4 counts to get around, then I would show them a modification that they could do to get there and stuff. So, but you know, they may just at that point just want to sit and watch, you know, and learn from afar. But they're more than welcome to. I go and make a fool out of myself at Saddle Up a lot, because there's parts of the dance I know, but then there's still parts I can't quite get. But it's the people are really nice there. if they know that you're trying to learn, they'll try to help you out and point you in the right direction, which is kind of nice and stuff. Maybe because they don't want me to run into them, but you know.
Yeah, they probably put me in the back row.
Actually, the back row is not the best place to be. If you don't know a dance, the best place to be is right in the center, because since the line dances go from wall to wall to wall, if you're in the back, you're going to be in the front. You know, one of the walls, it's going to come back and you're going to be in the front, and then you'll be like, wait a second, I don't know what's going on, and the people are all behind you. So the safest, best place to be is kind of in the middle, because from whatever wall you're going to be at, you'll be able to look at someone that knows what they're doing.
Okay.
When you go.
Typically, how many people are in your classes?
It ranges. Of course, we need more people because I think we need to spread the word out there. But it could be anywhere from, 3 or 4 to it's been up to like 26, at when I had it at Noblesville Event Center. So they have spaces for us to grow if we grow bigger. And so, they'll accommodate for that. So, like I did a class yesterday and there was only 3 of us, but the lady was like super sweet. She goes, wow, I kind of feel like I got a private class today. And she was like, she was new and she was hooked. She loves it. And so she says, can I pay you for a punch card next week? And I'm saying, sure.
Okay.
So that's kind of nice.
Very awesome. Another question I have is, you mentioned that first time is free, and if somebody had a significant other, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or somebody, they could bring them along with them?
Yes. And I also give some of my regulars, if they bring in friends, I will give them a free a class as well, because I'm thinking, bring more people in. And so this lady brought in her friend, and so she says, so you're basically teaching for free today. I'm like, well, it'll pay off in the long run, because she keeps coming back, and even though if I give her a free class for bringing a friend, if I'm getting this other friend to bring other friends, and then she's getting a punch card for guaranteed 6 classes.
So it's kind of a reward referral program.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome, very
definitely.
good, excellent. So people can reach you on your email and your phone number, which has been on the bottom of the screen. And I want to thank you for coming in today, Melissa, and telling us about
text
Hip
me
Country.
on that.
Text on the phone number too?
Phone number too.
Okay,
yeah.
excellent.
Yep.
Yeah, a couple different ways. And I'm Christian Tombers. I'm the owner of Charlie Tango Productions. Website is thinksales101.com. I'm a marketing and sales coach. I do inspirational and motivational speaking. And I teach people not to sell. I teach them how to get people to want to buy, which is a little bit different philosophy. So thank you for watching today. And Melissa, I want to thank you.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.